Hi, this is a quick video to explain the lead sheet that we fill out for all leads that come in. We will save a copy of this as a PDF. If you handwrite on them, that's fine. If you use an electronic copy of them, that's also fine. What we're looking to do is get a chunk of this information about the lead and pre-qualify the lead. That's what this sheet does. If it's just basic information that you have at first, start the sheet and ask some questions. This will lead you through those questions. This is going to be very basic. I'm not going to fill this sheet out. I'm actually just going to walk you through what I'm referring to on a couple of these items and what is of most importance to make sure we get filled out on this. The date's important. The agent and referred buyer are not important at this time. Whether they're a buyer or renter, this form is only used for buyers and renters and those types of leads. It's important if they are a buyer or a renter. They could be a renter looking to be a buyer in the future, and that would be something we would check both and just say as such. The name is important, first and last name. The next thing that would be important would also be a phone number, if we can get a cell phone number or a best phone number to get them, and the best email to get them at. The spouse's information, if they give it, that's fantastic. Follow the lead and see where they go. Let them give you information and fill them out. Just direct where they should be going and where the conversation goes, and you'll be okay. Understanding their credit is good to know, but not hugely important at this point in time. Getting the lead, we can get some of this information a little bit later. If they're looking for a specific house, especially rentals, number of people sometimes is important, but number of bedrooms is important, and bathrooms. If there's a minimum that they're looking for, 3+ bedrooms, has to have at least 2 bathrooms. Those are important things, and then also the price range. This is going to be important for pre-qualifying the lead also. In cases of rental or buy, you just need a number in here that says what their maximum is that we want to be able to do a search for them by, okay? Anything that's special in the wants, anything as far as they want laundry in the unit if it's a rental, they want laundry on the facilities, they can include pets, they're purchasing, they're a buyer and they want to make sure it has a 2-car garage, things like this that they note that we want to use for our search parameters of the home or neighborhood or area. You want to write them down in here. We'll put a note for those, getting them into eEdge. Must-haves, again, these were a little bit of an area for you to expand on. Type of dwelling desired, is a single family, is a 2-family home, townhouse, condo, high-rise apartment building, should be self-explanatory. It could be multiple there, but we want to do and try and narrow them down a little bit. Areas of interest, hugely important. What towns in Westchester County are they looking for, or Putnam, I guess? What types of properties are we looking for? Those types of areas. Is it colonial or whatever? That might give you some more information around there. When are you available to look at properties? More important with a rental, if we can squeeze them in here and there, lunch times, whatever. Noted. After work, Saturdays and Sundays only, and usually buyers are more apt to go out on Saturdays and Sundays, but sometimes in the evenings also. Relocation isn't really going to apply, and for buyer or renter areas here, if they're obviously a buyer, then you would, do they currently own a house, or are they renting something? Do they need to sell? This is important in order to buy. Have they spoken to a mortgage professional? Very important if you're a buyer. If not, we will provide some information for there. Have you been pre-approved? Again, very important for a buyer. And the expected move date, okay? For a renter now, a little bit different. Do you presently own or rent? Usually this is a rent. Present monthly rental payment, not as important as long as you get the parameters of what they're looking for. When their lease expires is very important for the renter, and their expected move date is, again, if different. If they're a smoker, kind of important. Some landlords don't like smokers and want them in their properties. Pets is hugely important. If they answer yes, you need to answer what types and how many, and I usually request information on Let's say it's a dog. I want the size, the name, a picture of the dog, and size, weight, name, picture. I think that's it. Breed of the dog also. And then again, if there are any notes that didn't fit anywhere else, or you just need some space to jot some things down, this is for disclosure and is nothing that you need to be worried about. And that's essentially the lead sheet and how you would fill some things out. Now, at the bare bones, the first items you would always need on the lead sheet is, again, the name, the phone, and an email. First and last name, phone, and email. First and last name and email are required in order to get the lead into our system, into the eEdge system, which is where this will be deposited. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much.